your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome to Bear Lake High School basketball on a Friday afternoon, early evening start tonight as the Bear Lake Bears hosting the Firth Cougars, a rematch from a couple weeks ago when Firth came out in the second half about midway through the third quarter and decided to put on a shooting clinic and pulled away, beat the Bears up there in Firth. Bears led most of that game. In fact, had a double-digit lead in the third quarter before Firth just shot the lights out. They made a 7 in a row from 3 and 8 out of 11 in the second half and turned that Bear Lake 11-point lead into a Firth victory. And the Bears back in action tonight after their last game, which was, I'm going to call the flu game because most of the Bear Lake starters, in fact 4 of the 5 starters for the Bear Lake Bears had the flu their last time out against Snake River. So we're hoping they've been able to shake that off. I talked to most of them pregame. They're feeling a whole lot better, and I'm sure they're looking to get their revenge on the Firth Cougars. In the first 2 games of the night, the Bear Lake Bears won both 65-59 in the C-team game and 59-49 in the JV game. So the Bear Lake Bears pick up a couple of wins early on and hoping to finish off the night 3-0. And early afternoon start on a holiday weekend. Hope you're all ready for some basketball. We got about 6 minutes left here in the pregame show, and let's just jump right into it. We went to go on the air, and we all of a sudden had a mic quit on us. So that's why we're a little bit slow getting on. But Nate, what you got for your keys to the game?
I think my key to the game tonight, Jared, is pretty simple. Bear Lake's got to come out with a short memory. Just a little over a week ago, I believe, we came out against Snake River. A lot of guys were sick, and it was a pretty tough loss to take. Losing by, I think it was 49 in the end. But you can use that loss in 2 sorts of ways when it comes to this sort of a loss. You can either dwell on it and it can ruin the rest of your season, or you can come out, forget about it, and use it as motivation for the rest of your season. Bear Lake's got to come out tonight with a short memory. They're 0-0 as far as I'm concerned right now. They've got to come out, play team basketball, completely forget about that last game, and just keep moving forward. Come out with confidence and momentum.
Excellent. I agree with you 100%. You got to forget about that game last week. It never happened. As far as the final standings at the end of the year is concerned, it doesn't really matter. Snake River's next year's problem, not this year's problem. And my key to the game, I had it, and it just went poof right out of the brain. My key to the game is going to be, I remember, we're going to need to work out the final kinks. As I was talking to Coach pregame about that Snake River game and about this game a couple weeks ago in Firth, it's like, the good thing is they don't count. This is the time to work out the problems. This is the time to figure things out. This is the time to get ready for the games that do count, which is when we start league play, and that's coming up in about a week or 2 weeks, I think, from now, before we're into league play. Those are the games that matter. So for now, keep working on getting the team to gel, keep working on getting the team healthy, keep working on getting the kinks worked out in your rotation. He said he simplified some things. They're going to make a few minor changes on defense, and they're going to come out and hope to start to right the ship and get ready for league play. So, Lisa, looks like you got the stats pulled up from the last game. What's going to be your key to the game / the stats from last time around?
Well, just looking at the stats, of course, we know this was the game where Bear Lake did really well to pretty much contain Firth in the first half. But all happened in the second half, and mainly the fourth quarter. Firth came out and couldn't miss a 3-point shot. Even if they'd have tried to, I don't think they could have missed it. They ended up hitting 11 out of 23 total for the night, but 9 of those 11 three-pointers came in the fourth quarter, third and fourth quarter. So I guess my key to the game tonight, my first key to the game tonight will be try as best you can to contain that outside perimeter, contain the 3. That being said, they played great defense against them from the perimeter in Firth. They just couldn't miss. So, but just do the best you can. Keep working hard on that defense. Do the best you can to contain the perimeter or guard that perimeter.
The 3-point line, for sure. So based on what we saw in Firth, based on what we saw in the C teams and JV games tonight, what they love to do is they love to drive and kick. They love to drive and kick. They love to they start driving the lane, and then as the defense collapse on the driver, they like to then kick it out to that three-point line like you were talking about.
Yeah, very fast.
And they have a quick release. They're set up ready to shoot as soon as they get the ball in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they're really effective with doing so. If you're shooting 11 of 23 from the three-point line, I mean, that's 47%. That's an NBA level stat.
Yeah.
That's a stat that the Warriors would be happy with. I mean, if you're shooting 47%, you're really shooting it well from beyond the arc. So this team's really effective. You got to put a hand in the face of all the shooters, just like you said, Lisa.
Sorry, I was going to say you're going to have to really keep your eye on Sorensen, number 4. He shot 62% from the three-point range. He was 5 out of 8. Robbins, he was 3 for 7, 42% from the three-point range. But don't count out Adams. He was 2 for 6, 33%. But what that tells me also, he took 6 shots from the three-point range. So he's normally an outside shooter. He's comfortable shooting out there. Anyone who takes 6 three-point shots in a game is comfortable shooting from that range. So you got to keep your eye on him as well.
Yeah, and 33% is not a bad percentage.
No.
It looks bad compared to his teammates because they shot so well from out there.
Right.
All right, so that's going to do it for our keys to the game as Bear Lake tries to right the ship. Things are okay as far as if you look at the league coming up, this Bear Lake is right there. All 5 teams are neck and neck and neck. I would say that there's a good chance right now it's anybody's season. I wouldn't say there's yet a front runner in the league. As you look at some common opponents, you look at Max Preps and Bear Lake is lagging a little bit behind. But if you actually look at the scores, when you look at common opponents and how they're playing against teams, it's anybody's conference.
I think this District 5 is as simple as this year. I think the team that gets hot at the right time is going to come out on top of this conference. I think everybody's got a fair shot at winning this one. Bear Lake, even though early on you're losing a few games, those losses really don't matter. You never want to see your team lose, but at the end of the day, it's anybody's conference still. Everybody's 0-0 right now, and whoever gets hot gets hot.
All right, I'm going to take the headset off and do my other job. If you want to take a break, or you guys can keep talking, it's up to you guys.
Let's throw it back to the station for a quick break, and we'll come back for our starting lineups. So you know what? Actually, I'm going to take that back. Sorry, Chris, back in the station, and Nate, who's trying to produce. We have a special performer tonight for the national anthem, and I think people at home are probably going to want to hear this, so let's keep it here. McKenna Johnson will be singing tonight. She is a high school, I believe, junior at the high school this year, and she's going to be performing the national anthem, so we're going to keep it here. We're going to do our best to let you hear her as she performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so bright
Beautiful job. Again, McKenna Johnson. She's the daughter of Dr. Jeff Johnson and Janet Johnson. And high school junior. All right. We're going to start off with our starting lineups tonight for the visitors from Firth. Number 1, 5'7" senior Levi Robbins. 6'3" senior, number 3, Gabe Nelson. A 6'2" sophomore, number 4, Kason Sorensen. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Michael Adams. And a 6'3" senior, number 11, Eli Hyde. And starting tonight for the Bear Lake Bears. 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Caden Anderson. Caden Anderson. A senior, 5'10" senior, number 11, Rhett Lloyd. A 6'4" senior, number 12, Bryson Crane. A 6'8" senior, number 20, Christian Bush. And a 6'1" senior, number 24, Toby Flake. Bear Lake Bears are coached by Trevor Ward, Jesse Birch, Nate Withrich, with assistants Matt Tarbett, Kyle Parkinson.
So the real question tonight is, Lisa, I see number 10, Michael Adams, on the roster. How long do you think it'll be before history teacher Jared calls him John Adams? We had the Thomas Jefferson incident. What are the odds Michael Adams turns into John Adams?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Switch mic. I was going to say switch microphone.
It doesn't
like
matter
inputs.
if anybody
No.
hears me. Okay, let's go.
It does matter.
Let's go. We're good.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not realize we were on right there. Okay, Bryson Crane. It will jump it up against Gabe Nelson for Firth. Firth in their light blue. A little bit lighter than Bears Royal. And Christian Bush, Bears control the tip. Caden Anderson with the ball, top of the key. He'll drive over, hand it to Rhett Lloyd. Rhett Lloyd down the lane, kicks it out to Flake. Flake across the key, gets it underneath the Bush, turnaround up, and no good. Bush gets his own, fighting for his own rebound. It's a jump ball with Sorensen. It'll be Firth basketball. The Bears control the opening tip. So Firth has it now. Firth coming to the front court. Cross court to Robbins. Robbins will back it out. Center court circle, set up the offense. Robbins up top to Sorensen. Now goes inside to Hyde. Knocked away from him by Bryson Crane. Out of bounds. It'll still be Firth basketball. On their own baseline. 22 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock. 7:25 on the game clock. 0-0 your score. Inside it goes. And the basket and the foul. Gabe Nelson gets the shot to go. We're going to call that one on Bush. His first. Nelson can't complete the three-point play. Rebound goes to Bryson Crane down in the corner to Lloyd. Goes inside to Flake, but is knocked away and taken away. And Robbins with it for Firth. They come the other way with it. Quickly up ahead to Sorensen. He'll drive, kick. Shot on the way from 3 is no good. Rebound goes to Hyde. Up and in, and he's fouled. That's going to be 2 on Bush. So the corner 3 from Adams was no good. But the rebound to Hyde in the putback. It's 4-0 for the Firth Cougars. Hyde has a chance to complete the three-point play. Left-hand foul shot is good. Kason Warner will check in very quickly for Bush, who has those 2 fouls. Anderson and Lloyd playing catch in the backcourt, break the press. And now into the front court to Anderson. Anderson goes to Warner, back out to Anderson. Anderson will set the play. Bryson Crane directing some traffic. Goes to Flake. Flake dribbles across the top, gets a screen. He'll kick it to Lloyd. Lob inside to Crane, up and in. Bryson Crane gets the basket to go. Bears' first points of the night, 5-2 in favor of Firth. 6:25 left in the first quarter. And Coach Adams calls timeout. He's upset with the officials about something. It's a 30-second. We'll take it on the SVI Sports Network.
Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
Live coverage of Bears basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Bears trail 5-2 coming out of the timeout. Firth has the 3-point lead and the basketball. Robbins will bring the ball into the front court and set the offense. Now to Nelson at the top of the key. Over to Sorensen, out deep. Bears extending the defense, trying to defend the 3-ball. To Adams. Adams on the baseline to Hyde. Hyde will drive. Taken away, Rhett Lloyd with the steal. He'll go to Bryson Crane. Bryson Crane going to drive. Pass to Anderson for 3 on the way. Banks it in. And we're all tied at 5 after Caden Anderson gets the long 3-ball to go in off the backboard. Adams gets it into the front court to Sorensen. Sorensen's shot is blocked by Crane. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Firth basketball on the baseline. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:52 left here in the first quarter. Ball comes into Hyde. Down the lane. His shot is... Oh, no, he passed it to inside to Robbins, whose shot was blocked by Crane, who then gets the rebound. Anderson has it in the front court, so Crane with a block shot and a rebound right there. Anderson goes to Crane, and he loses the ball. It's loose on the court. Scramble for it, and Flake's going to come up with it, dishes it to Crane, but a little bit too fast and too low. Crane can't come up with it. It'll be Firth basketball after the scramble. 5:27 left in the first quarter. 5-5 is your score. Adams with it in the backcourt. Now cross court to Robbins. Robbins. Crane has it, takes away the pass. Crane to Anderson. Layup is no good. Crane tips it in for 2. Bryson Crane with the tip in. And the Bears take their first lead of the night. It's 7-5. Firth jumped out to the 5-0 lead. Bears have scored the last 7. Robbins with it. And he hands it to Adams. Now to Sorensen for 3. Misses. And a rebound is going to go off of Lloyd. Out of bounds. It'll be Firth basketball. 5:11 left in the first. Bears lead 7-5 over the Firth Cougars. Robbins to inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Sorensen. Corner 3 on the way. No good. He starts off cold. Rebound goes to Bryson Crane. Crane into the front court. Drives the lane. Kicks in the corner. 3 from Toby Flake. No good. Looked good. But off the back of the iron. Rebound into the hands of Robbins. Anderson takes it away from him. Anderson's going the other way. No good, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
That foul will go on Nelson. His first.
So Anderson did a good job just to pick the pocket of Robbins there, went the other way. Nelson did a great job to recover and make sure that Anderson has to earn it from the line. Anderson's first foul shot, no good, off the back of the iron. Bears up by 2, 7-5. Anderson and Crane, the only ones to score so far in this game, and Anderson gets the second foul shot to go. Bears lead is 8. They've scored 8 straight. Adams with it in the front court, goes baseline to Nelson, back out to Adams, cross court to Robbins, and now Firth will set the offense. And Bears in a 1-3-1. Hyde, baseline jumper, good. Nice shot by Hyde. Found a little soft spotted from about 17 feet just inside the 3-point line. Gets the 2 to go. Bears lead is 1. And it breaks the 8-0 scoring drought. And Crane's shot is no good. Robbins with the rebound. Turnaround jumper at the foul line. Ricocheted off to the right. Robbins now trying to go inside. Instead he goes to Adams. Adams will drive, go down the lane, shoot, no good. Foul on Rhett Lloyd, I believe.
His first, team third.
Lloyd a little frustrated there. He thought he had the block, but I think they said they got him with the body on the. It'll send Adams to the line. 4:06 to play in the first. Adams ties the game from the line.
Roberts and Wright coming into the game for Anderson and Flake. And on the other side, Hyde goes to the bench, replaced by number 5, Arriaga.
Foul shot is missed. Rebound. Saved out from out of bounds, and it goes to the Firth Cougars. The Firth gets the rebound. They'll reset the offense. We're in a tie ball game, 8-8. It's been a game of runs. Robbins with the baseline. He goes underneath. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Firth Cougars. It'll be Bear Lake basketball. I think Taylor Roberts got a little bit of a hand in there, deflected the pass enough that it just went off the hands of Firth. Now Lloyd and Roberts with it in the backcourt. Lloyd dribbles across half court, breaks the press, and throws it away. Taken by Sorensen all the way down to the other end. Sorensen, no good. Rebound by Bryson Crane. So Crane and Lloyd back quickly on defense to affect that shot. Now Lloyd drives down the lane, and they call him for travel. We've got a timeout taken by Coach Ward for the Bear Lake Bears. We'll take it with him. It's a 60-second here on the SVI Sports Network.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign papers and they leave and they're happy, they get their house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakeddental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital shows it is 8-8. The Firth Cougars started out with a 5-0 lead. Bears scored 8 straight. The Firth Cougars have scored the last 3. They have the basketball right now with 3:25 left in the first. Arriaga cross court to Robbins, just inside the front court now. Robbins back to Arriaga. Baseline, it goes to Nelson, back out to Arriaga. Up top to Robbins, very deep. He takes a dribble. He gets it stolen away. The pass stolen away by Roberts. Roberts to Anderson in transition. Anderson back to Roberts. Lob pass inside, taken away by Nelson. Scramble for the loose ball, though. And it's going to be taken down finally by Adams.
That was brutal.
Up, yeah, big collision there. At the other end, Sorensen gets one to go. It's just a 2. As after this,
it's like a 4-person collision in the middle of the court.
Anderson with the ball at the center court circle. 5 straight scored by the Firth Cougars. Bears had the 3-point lead. Cougars now lead it by 2 at 10-8. Right to Crane. Crane looking for a cutter. He'll drive inside, up and no good. Gets his own rebound, up and no good again. This time Sorensen gets the rebound. Firth pushing quickly in the front court. Sorensen gets it to go. He's fouled.
Basket's good. That foul goes on Anderson, his first.
So in Firth, a huge advantage for Firth was the transition buckets. The Bears have done a better job in this game of stopping that until that play right there. That was the first transition. And Firth, this foul shot's no good. Rebound being fought for on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball. So foul shot was no good. 7 straight points now for Firth. And the Bears get the ball on the alternate possession. Anderson goes to Wright. Wright back to Anderson. Anderson's going to drive baseline. Off-balance jumper, no good. He wanted the contact, no call. Rebound to Hyde, who's back in the game. Adams throws it in the corner to Arriaga, who loses it out of bounds. It'll be Bear Lake basketball. Anderson will walk the ball into the front court. 12-8 in favor of Firth. Anderson will go to Roberts. His pass was low, and Roberts went down to get it. Could not bring it in. Rolls out of bounds. Rhett Lloyd checking in. 1:42 left in the first. 12-8 in favor of the Firth Cougars. Adams brings the ball across half court with the right-hand dribble. Picked up there by Warner. Now to Sorensen. Sorensen looks inside to Nelson. Turnaround jumper rolls off. No good. Rebound foul. Roberts there for the rebound, and he is fouled. And the foul's going to go on Hyde. Robbins checks in the game, and Nelson takes a seat for Firth. Lloyd will bring the ball in the front court. Bears down by 4 at 12-8. Crane with it. Goes around the screen. Jumper up and no good. Rims out. Rebound to Sorensen. Now Robbins will bring the ball in the front court for Firth. Adams to Arriaga. Now to Sorensen. Cross court to Arriaga. Inside Sorensen baseline. Gets his man in the air, gets it up and in. Nice move there by Sorensen. And it's a 9-point run for the Firth Cougars. Lloyd down the lane, lots of contact. 2 bodies hit the floor, no call. And they just give the, missed shot and rebound to Firth. Robbins has the ball poked out of his hands, but he gets it back. Now he's going to drive the lane. And foul on the Bears.
That goes on Lloyd. His second.
So it will send Robbins to the line. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And Firth has scored 9 straight. The Bears went on an 8-0 run. Firth now on a 10-0 run. The Bears' lead was 3. They now trail by 7.
Anderson coming back in the game. Lloyd coming out with 2 fouls.
Robbins will have one more foul shot. Chance to double the Bears up here if he gets this one to go. And it goes. 16-8. 11-0 run right now for the Firth Cougars. Anderson will walk the ball into the front court. No shot clock. The Bears can work for the last shot if they want it. 18 seconds left on the game clock here in the first quarter. Crane is going to drive down the lane, kick in the corner to the right, out to Anderson. Anderson will shoot the 3, no good. Rebound being fought for. It's on the ground. They call a jump ball. With 5.6 seconds left. Oh, they're saying reset the clock to 7. Firth will have the ball on the alternate possession with 7 seconds left on the clock. In the first quarter, 16-8 Firth. Arriaga to inbound baseline. He gets it to midcourt to Robbins. Robbins travels with it.
Took 2 steps before he dribbled.
So the Bears will have 5.3 seconds left when they get the ball, and they're at midcourt on the far side. Anderson to Crane. Crane step back 3 on the way. Yes! So Bryson Crane ends the quarter with a 3 ball. A USAE Phillips 66 3-pointer, and the Bears trail 16-11. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the second quarter on the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
You're watching Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Bears will start the second quarter with the basketball. They trail by 5. This has been a streaky game. Firth scored the first 5. Bears scored the next 8. Firth scored the next 11. Bears have scored the last 3 and have the ball here to start the second quarter, trailing on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard by a score of 16-11. Bears come out with Anderson, Roberts, Wright, Warner, and Crane. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It will be Bear Lake basketball. Just 4 seconds off the clock there. Comes into Anderson near half court. He'll set the offense. Dribbles across the key. Gets it to Roberts. Roberts goes inside to Crane. It's knocked away, but he's fouled. They're going to call that one, I think, on Hyde. It'll be his second, team first here in the second quarter. They reset the fouls if you're just still trying to remember the rules. They reset the fouls at the quarter. And Crane on the inbound gets the layup. 9 points now in the game for Crane. The Bears have scored 5 points in a row. And Adams and Robbins now playing catch with it. Now to Sorensen. Hyde, he'll shoot the 3, no good. Rebound though to Adams. Adams up and good. So that backside rebound, and Adams breaks the 5-0 scoring run for the Bears, and the lead is 5 points for the Firth Cougars. Baseline to Warner. Warner goes inside to Crane. Crane to Roberts. The foul line jumper, yes, nothing but the bottom of the net for Roberts, and the Bears offense starting to heat up here in this second quarter. They still trail by 3. Nelson with it. He goes cross court to Adams, now out to Robbins, and they'll set the offense with 23 seconds on the shot clock. Sorensen, long 3, no. Rebound to Anderson. He goes up ahead to Warner. Warner, baseline right, can't get it to go. Adams secures the rebound on the backside for Firth. Good looking shot there from Wright, just doesn't go. 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Firth with the basketball. Sorensen goes to Hyde. Hyde goes inside, has the ball knocked away. Warner goes to Crane in the front court. Crane stops, shoots the 3, no good. Warner's going to commit the foul on the rebound.
That'll be Warner's first team foul for the Bears in the quarter. Wright and Roberts coming to the bench for the Bears. Also Warner coming in, Flake, Bush, and Lloyd. So this is the way the Bears started the game. Firth has their starters out there as well. Robbins with it in the front court now. Cross court to Adams, still near center court. Back out to Adams. Actually, there is another Firth Cougar out there that did not start. That's number 24, Kilpack, as Sorensen gets called for the travel on the baseline. So Bears basketball, they trail by 3. Lloyd will bring the ball into the front court. 6 minutes left here in the first half. Bears trail it by 3 on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard. Lloyd up, no good. A lot of contact. Rebound goes to Robbins. Robbins negotiating traffic in the front court to Kilpack. Now to Robbins on the baseline. Yes. About a 13-foot jumper is good. And the lead is back to 5, 20-15 in favor of the Firth Cougars. Anderson to Lloyd. Lloyd gets it to Flake.
Flake will back the ball out, reset the offense. Now to Anderson on the near side wing. Ball's knocked away from Crane, but he runs it down. Now he goes to Flake, open for three. He'll shoot it. Oh, no good. Rebound. Christian Bush can't quite bring it down. Kilpack runs it down for Firth. Now quickly up ahead to Nelson. Back outside to Robbins at the Bear Paw, and they'll reset the offense. Now center court circle. Robbins hands to Adams. Adams now to Sorensen. Kilpack. Sorensen drives up. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds off of Bear Lake.
Warner going to come back into the ball game for the Bears, replacing Crane, and Arriaga coming in, replacing Sorensen for the Cougars.
The Cougars have the ball. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. 5-point lead at 20-15. 4:51. Adams shoots the corner three. It's good. And the lead, just like that, up to 8. The Bears had cut it to 3. These Firth Cougars can shoot 23-15 in favor of Firth. Lloyd looking for a cutter. He's going to dribble across, lose the ball, but it goes to Flake. Flake now to Anderson. Anderson takes the three, drives the lane. They call him for travel. Picked up his dribble, they said, before he made the jump stop, so gets called for the travel. Now to Nelson. Nelson for three, air ball. And Lloyd will run it down and then draw the foul.
Foul goes on Kilpack, his first.
So 4:28 left in the half. Bears trail by 8, but have the basketball. Anderson will bring the ball into the front court. 23-15, the Bears trail it. Anderson hands to Lloyd. Lloyd in the corner to Flake. Flake will shoot the three. No good. Christian Bush rebound and put back. Nice job by Bush. 23-17 now in favor of Firth. Arriaga with it in the backcourt. He'll now go to Kilpack. Back out to Arriaga. Cross court to Robbins. Robbins backs it out to near half court. Over to Adams on the far side. He'll back it out. And he goes off his foot. Anderson will pick it up. Anderson is fouled.
Adams will pick up his first. That's their third team foul here in the second quarter.
So Adams, I think, was a little frustrated. The ball hit somebody's foot and was just rolling on the floor, and as he tried to run it down, Anderson beat him to the ball, and then he commits the foul on the shot. Anderson makes the first foul shot. That foul shot is brought to you by Jacobson Mountain Air, the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line for all your heating and air conditioning needs. And one more Jacobson Mountain Air foul shot coming up right here for Caden Anderson. And no good. Rebound, though, to Bryson Crane, who just checked back in the game. Now to Lloyd, cross court to Flake. Flake will give it to Anderson. Anderson sets the offense to Lloyd. Now back to Anderson. Anderson to Crane on the baseline. Turnaround jumper up and in.
Great move by Crane.
Crane in double figures, and the lead is back to 3. Streaky ball game, and a timeout taken by the Firth Cougars. It's a 30. We'll be right back on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help. Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhart Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And you save Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
Bears have fought their way back to just a 3-point deficit. It was an 8-point lead for Firth just a minute ago at 23-15, but Bears have scored 5 in a row. Adams goes cross court to Arriaga, and now to Kilpack, back out to Arriaga. And now to Sorensen, who's back in there. He'll dribble, go in the corner to Kilpack, now to Arriaga, and to Adams. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Adams will give it to Arriaga. Back out to Adams. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Adams clears the lane, drives, kicks in the corner. Sorensen, 3 on the way. Off balance, no good. Rebound in the hands of Lloyd, and then he's fouled.
That goes on number 3, Nelson, his second.
So Lloyd made a good move there. As he grabbed the rebound, he just drove straight into Nelson and drew the foul. Bears will shoot the rest of the way, as that's the 4th team foul. Bears have a chance to cut it to 1 and/or take the lead. So they're saying that the clock didn't start soon enough.
The shot clock is what they're claiming.
What's actually funny is they stopped the game as soon as the clock started running.
And they're going to say just 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Right there. Now they'll inbound it with 2:45 on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock.
He's saying it's very hard to run it, sir.
So here we go. Lloyd will inbound. The Bears will have the basketball. Into the front court. Goes to Crane, top of the key. Crane will hand off to Lloyd. Lloyd drives the lane, up and in. He gets it. He's fouled. Lloyd has wanted that foul call on several drives. He gets it this time. Roberts will replace Flake, and Lloyd goes to the line. He has a chance to tie this game up. So the Bears right now on a 7-0 run. 2:35 left in the half. And Lloyd's foul shot, no good. Rebound goes to Kilpack. So still 23-22 on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard in favor of the Firth Cougars. As Robbins will set the offense, goes to Adams. Adams looking for a cutter. He'll come out to Kilpack in 3-point range. Now to Sorensen, being guarded by Crane. Sorensen drives, loses the ball. Roberts picks it up. He goes ahead to Crane. Layup is good. Nice pass by Roberts. Nice finish by Crane. He has 13, and the Bears take the 1-point lead. Arriaga quickly in the front court. He goes to Sorensen. Sorensen, 3-ball. No good. Rebound. Crane. Bears quickly into the front court. Crane down the lane, up and no good, but he's fouled. He'll go line. He'll shoot 2.
He is so good at working his way down into position to just turn around and lay that up.
Robbins draws the foul on the reach-in. Bears on a 9-0 run. Crane's foul shot, no good. He'll have another. Warner checking in. Bush will check out. He got 2 fouls quickly. He's avoided any sense, and he'll probably sit the rest of the first half. Second foul shot by Crane is good. He's now got 14 in the game, and the Bears lead is 2 at 25-23. Bears on a 10-0 run. And turnover by Firth. A little bit too high for Kilpack. So what a streaky game. The Firth Cougars have had an 11-0 run in this game. Bears right now on a 10-0 run of their own after an earlier 8-0 run. Neither team can seem to play consistent. It's just streaky basketball. Anderson gets the screen from Crane. Now he'll drive the lane, kick it to Lloyd. Lloyd, 3-pointer on the way from the corner. Yes, there's a USAVE Phillips 66 3-ball. The Bears on a 13-0 run take a 5-point lead at 28-23. Lloyd knocks it away, and it's a scramble for it, and it's going to be taken out of bounds by Robbins. It's Bear Lake basketball. What a nice hustle play there by Lloyd to run down the loose ball and force Robbins to tip it away out of bounds. It'll be Bear Lake basketball after the Bears are on a 13-0 run. 1:22 left in the half. And Lloyd to inbound on the baseline, looking for Crane inside. And he gets 5-second count. A little bit too much patience there by Lloyd, and turns it right back over to the Firth Cougars. So Arriaga will bring it into the front court with Robbins. Robbins being defended there. And he'll get it to Sorensen, still out near mid-court. 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and they've only got about 3 feet inside of the half-court line. Now to Arriaga. He's going to drive, get it to Adams, and his shot is partially blocked by Roberts, but he got his own rebound, and then this time on the shot block, they say Crane did foul him.
Crane's first.
Ooh, somebody in the crowd didn't like that call. And they waited to say it till the whole crowd got quiet. Adams foul shot, no good, off the back of the rim. The Bears lead it by 5 still. 28-23, 56 seconds left in the first half. Adams' second foul shot on the way, also no good. Crane up high for the rebound, so the Bears has scored the last 13. They have the ball. Oh,
ooh, that was a bump.
A little bit of bump there, no call. And Anderson just gets it to Lloyd.
That was another bump.
Now inside to Crane, and no good, but he gets his own rebound, and then it's lost out of bounds. No, okay, well, they changed it, he changed it. The first guy basically carried it out of bounds, and he just pointed the wrong way. He had the right call, he just pointed the wrong way. Bears basketball.
About to see the house come down.
I think the fans would have revolted over that one.
And this time, Warner to Crane. Bears can work for one shot if they want. Instead, three-point shot on the way, and there's another UCA Philly 66 long ball. The Bears on a 16-0 run and have taken an 8-point lead. 22 seconds left in the half. Now to Robbins out near midcourt. Arriaga shoots the three way off the top of the backboard, no good. Loose ball is going to be run down by Robbins finally in the backcourt. 6 seconds left for a shot. Adams loses it, gets it back, loses it again. Anderson will shoot the three at the buzzer, no good. But the Bears score the last 16 points of the first half. They were down 23-15. They'll go into halftime up by 8, 31-23. Wow, what an end to the first half. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll give you the stats when we get back here on the SVI Sports Network.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
I've always said this about title companies. We all do the same exact thing. But it's the people that make the difference.
This new brand is going to represent who we are.
Honesty, integrity, loyalty, kindness, hard work, thoroughness. Nobody would buy anything without knowing they're getting it free and clear of somebody else's debt or problems. And that's the whole purpose of a title search, is to make sure that we can ensure clear title.
And it was critical that we have a brand that really describes that.
The team at the Montpelier office of Flying S Title and Escrow are ready to assist you with your next real estate transaction and are proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. Visit Flying S Title and Escrow at 469 Washington Street or call 208-847-1300. Also available at fste.com.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
It's halftime. Welcome to the Caribou Ford halftime show. Caribou Ford, what do you love most about your Caribou Ford, located in Soda Springs? And at halftime, the score is on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard. Bear Lake 31 and Firth 23. That is the most streaky first half of basketball I think I've ever seen. So
it's like whiplash.
Yeah, Firth started out on a 5-0 run. It looked like they were going to kind of pull ahead, control the game. Then all of a sudden, the next 8 points were Bear Lake. So Bear Lake's up 8-5. You're like, okay, Bear Lake came to play. And then next thing you know, it's 15-8 Firth, as they went on a 10-0 run, 16-8 actually, 16-8 Firth. And you're like, okay, did Bear Lake come to play? They score the next 5 to make it 16-13. And then Firth's like, okay, I got you. And scores 7 of the next 9 points. And it goes up 23-15. And you feel like they have all the momentum. And with about 3.5 minutes in the first half, Bear Lake says, nope, you're not going to score again. And Bear Lake ended the half on a 16-0 run. 2 of Bear Lake's 31 points have been scored in normal flow. The other 29 have been scored on streaks of 5 or more without Firth scoring in between. And Firth, meanwhile, has a streak of 11 unanswered and a streak of 5 unanswered, and then a streak of 7 out of the 9 points scored. So basically, neither team can score unless they score in bunches. Wow. So, Lisa, give us the stats.
All right. Leading the way for the Firth Cougars, we have 2 players with 6 points. Sorensen with 6 and Adams with 6. Hyde with 5 points. Robbins with 4. Nelson has 2. That's their 23 points. They're shooting 39% overall, 57%, 8 for 14 from the 2-point range. They're only 1 for 9 from the 3-point range at 11%, and 4 out of 9, 44% from the foul line. Now, don't be fooled by that 3-point range, because I believe it wasn't a whole lot different. 17% or something like that.
Yeah, right around
what it was at
right around that.
When we were in Firth, and then they came out and
put on a clinic.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. So we're hoping that the Bears can continue to contain that 3-point shot, but you don't count these guys out ever. So they can shoot from the outside, especially if they start to get hot. So, all right, they have 19 rebounds, 7 offensive, 12 defensive rebounds, 2 steals. They're looking at 6 turnovers in the first half. 2 players in minor foul trouble, we'll call it that. Nelson has 2, Hyde with 2. Other players with fouls, Robbins has 1, Adams and Kilpack, both with 1 foul each. And for the Bears, Crane leading the scoring column with 14, 8 points for Lloyd, 5 for Anderson, 2 for Roberts, and 2 for Bush. They're shooting 40% overall. They're 8 for 18, 44% from the 2-point range, 4 for 12, 33% from the 3-point, and 3 out of 7, 42% from our Jacobson's Mountain Air foul line tonight.
So the Phillips 66 U-Save 3-point line has favored the Bears, 4 out of 12 compared to 1 out of 9 for the Firth Cougars. And I'll even take a couple of those misses, especially the ones specifically. I'll take those from Flake for a couple reasons. He's 0 for 3 from 3, but he's shooting. He went a stretch of about 4 or 5 games without shooting 3 shots at all, let alone 3 in the first half. And secondly, they have been good looks within the offense, and Bear Lake has got the rebound on at least one of them and got an easy putback, so we still scored. Good things happen when you shoot the ball.
Yep.
And he'll start to make them. Lob averages, they're going to start to go in. And the Bears just need to keep jacking those threes up. And I like the way the first half went. It was weird. the flow was just, it never seemed like there was a flow. Nate?
I mean, I like the way the first half went, and if you're Coach Trevor Ward, you're happy your team can score in bunches the way they did. But going into that locker room, you're definitely going in there trying to figure out with the coaching staff a way to score more effectively and more consistently. Obviously, you know, I mean, you're going to take these 15-0 runs or 13-0 runs, and you like seeing that, but you also want a consistent stream of points. I honestly believe if Bear Lake scores consistently in that first half, this game, they score 50 points in the first half based on what I saw. I mean, 31 at the half with the amount of streaky shooting we saw. That's a pretty good number going into halftime. I think defensively you've seen a lot of adjustments, and honestly I don't think that loss against Snake River has phased this team at all. I think that was just a one-off thing, and they're going to use it as motivation for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I think they all went home and took their vitamin C or Zicam or Robitussin or whatever it was they had to take, because they all look pretty healthy out there.
They do look better. They're playing with probably as much hustle or urgency, whichever way you want to look at it, as I've seen them play with this year. And it showed. And I agree with you, Nate. If you take out the streak of 11 in a row that Firth had in the middle of the first quarter into the second quarter, this is a different ball game. You know, the Bears have that 8-point lead, but I agree with you, it could be more.
I just think defensively they've stepped it up a lot. I think they're playing really good, not really giving up any easy shots, I wouldn't necessarily say. And on the other end, the offensive production, although limited to the occasional run, has been nice. You want to obviously score more consistently, but I think going into halftime you're happy with the amount of points you've put up.
All right, that's going to wrap up our Caribou Ford halftime show. Bear Lake Bears lead it by a score of 31-23. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with the third quarter here on the SVI Sports Network.
Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
You're watching Bear Lake Basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
All right, the Bears will start the second half the way they started the first half, with Anderson, Lloyd, Flake, Bush, and Crane. Robbins, Sorensen, Nelson, Adams, and Hyde out there for the Cougars. Sorensen with it. He'll have to go cross court to Hyde. Hyde now goes on the wing to Robbins. Crane knocks away from behind. Cannot save it inbounds, though. And now Hyde has it up and in. The really good defense by the Bear Lake Bears led to an easy bucket for Firth, as Crane was out of position after nearly having the breakaway bucket. He knocked it away, just could not run it all the way down. Bush can't get the alley-oop, but he gets the rebound. Goes back to Crane. And now to Lloyd. Lloyd thinks about the three. Now he's going to drive all the way in, and offensive foul.
Wow, that could not have felt good for either one of those young men.
Lloyd a little slow to get up, grabbing his hand.
That's his third foul, by the way.
7:10 left in the second quarter. Bears lead on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard by 6, 31-25. Sorensen up top to Robbins, back near the center court circle. He'll back it out to the center court circle. Now over to Sorensen. Sorensen back out to Robbins. Now to Adams, baseline to Hyde. Hyde tries to go inside, is knocked away by Crane, taken away by Lloyd. Layup to Flake, nice transition bucket for the Bears. They caught Firth sleeping. Sorensen with it quickly into the front court. He'll drive on Flake. Flake cuts him off. Spin move, baseline. Crane takes it away up top. Oh, a little bit too far out front for Bush. Hyde down the lane, he's fouled. They call it offensive. They say lowered his shoulder.
His third. Oh, the Firth fans are not happy. I was thinking maybe a travel on that ball. It could have gone so many ways. That I feel like could have gone so many ways. That was not what I expected.
Anderson.
I'll just say that.
I agree with you. I'm not saying it was a bad call. It's just I expected
Not what I expected.
either a reach-in foul or travel or a no call. Lloyd goes to Anderson. Inside to Bush. Bush back out to Anderson. Now top to Lloyd. Lloyd drives the lane and he's fouled. Oh no, offensive foul on Lloyd.
Oh, that might have been a makeup call. That's 4 on Lloyd. Wow. That's, again, not what I expected. Nope.
And what we don't think I could see from our angle, I think Robbins was underneath.
Yeah.
And I think you and I both were looking for the foul from behind on Hyde, and instead they called the charge where Robbins was waiting for him underneath.
I mean, that's a bang-bang play. That could go either way, I think, based on what I saw there.
Hyde has a shot blocked by Bush, who gets the rebound. And now he'll get it to Crane. The Bears coming to the front court. Hyde looked like he was going to have an easy one. Instead, Bush just takes it away. Anderson with it up top. Now he'll go to Crane on the foul line. And travel is the call. Crane took a step early before he put the ball on the floor. Turnover. So 2.5 minutes into this second half, we've had 2 points each way. And now... And the shot clock didn't start, so they're going to have them taken out of bounds again.
We're struck. We're all on Christmas break.
We're still on Christmas break.
I think everybody's still a little tired from their holiday turkey or ham or whatever.
Turkey. Too much ham.
Robbins will back it out, set the offense. He'll take a quick 3, kind of off balance, rebound, taken down by Flake. Anderson will walk the ball into the front court. Bear Lake with the ball with the 8-point lead, same as they had at halftime. Now to Crane. Back to Anderson. Quick 3 on the way. No good. Rebound goes to the Firth Cougars. Sorensen all the way down the other end. And they call foul on Anderson.
Anderson picking up his second.
Anderson trying to draw the charge. They call him for the blocking foul. And Robbins gets it into Adams in the corner. He'll drive baseline, cut off there well by Roberts. Out top to Hyde, and now to Robbins. Bear Lake defense has been stingy since the run that the Firth had there in the late first, early second quarter. Hyde inside to Adams. Adams up and no good. Rebound though to Robbins, and he gets the easy one. It was tipped away from Bush into the hands of Robbins, who gets the easy bucket. 33-27. 4:20 left in the third quarter. Flake will go to Roberts. Roberts to Anderson. Anderson looking for Crane. We'll just bring it clear across the top. And then throw it away. Nelson can't save it though. Nelson had it, took a couple of steps, but couldn't stay in bounds.
All right, coming in right will replace Flake.
Okay, so they say it didn't reset the shot clock, so they're going to have a discussion because they say it shouldn't. So they say it did. Okay, they had a discussion. They say he did have possession for long enough for to reset the shot clock. So Bears have the ball. 4:03 left in this third quarter. Crane down the lane. He's fouled. He'll go to line. He'll shoot 2.
That's going to go on Hyde. His 4th.
Big call. It could have gone on Adams, would have been his 3rd. Could have gone on Hyde, and that's who they call it on. Crane will go to line. He'll shoot 2. Low scoring third quarter. 4-2 right now in favor of Firth. 4-3. As Crane makes the first. Hyde will take a seat. Arriaga comes in the game for Firth. And Crane's second foul shot is on the way and good. Lead back to 8. So in the second half, the two teams exchanging buckets. In the first half, it was streaky. Second half, they're exchanging buckets, and Robbins with it in the front court. Now to Arriaga, baseline to Nelson, back up to Arriaga, and now to Robbins. Adams, 3-ball on the way with a hand in his face, no good. Rebound is going to be taken down by Wright, who shovels it ahead to Crane. Crane down the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound is going to be taken by Christian Bush. He'll go out to Wright in the corner. Roberts. 3-ball on the way by Roberts, no good. Rebound by Crane off of his backside. And in! What a play! He was literally sitting on his backside. Wow!
Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like that.
I don't think I've ever seen that once.
I've never seen anything like that ever.
And then Crane and Nelson go up high on the other end.
He made the basket from his rear end.
Wow! And there's a foul on Bryson Crane at the other end as they went up high for the ball, and Crane just bumps Nelson out of bounds.
Bryson Crane
Wow.
with his second foul.
And Sorensen for 3.
There it goes. We told you. He's a shooter.
Hope that streak does not continue. 37-30 as he gets his first 3-point shot of the game. This was about the point in the game in Firth, and then Anderson just loses the ball off his knee. And then, what are they going to call?
Jump ball.
So it'll be white ball on the jump ball. Robbins jumped on the floor and grabbed it, tried to avoid traveling. All he could do is kind of bear hug it. Bears reach in and tie him up. 23 seconds left on the shot clock as it doesn't reset the clock where it was a jump ball. Anderson gets it to Crane on the foul line. Crane, running to his own man. Gets it to Wright. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bears are going to have to hustle.
That's where they need to be aware.
Now Roberts to Crane. Crane turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Sorensen. Sorensen quickly in the front court. Goes baseline to Adams. Adams' shot is no good. And rebound foul is going to go on Nelson.
Nelson with his third.
So fouls starting to become a factor. 3 on Adams, I think. Maybe it's just 2.
1.
Oh. I'm remembering the JV game, I think.
Yeah.
3 on Nelson and 4 on Hyde. Anderson gets it to Roberts. Roberts has it knocked away, gets it back. Now he tries to get to Crane. Crane, easy layup down the middle. And the Bears lead is 9 at 39-30. Arriaga in trouble, rolls it away. Anderson takes away from Robbins.
Great.
To Roberts, no good. A rebound, though, to Kaysen Warner, and then he steps out of bounds with it. Dang.
Wow.
I think Bear Lake wanted some contact there on the calls, but didn't get a call and could not quite secure the rebound. What a hustle play, though.
We got water all over the floor out here is what they're saying. We need to take care of some moisture on the floor. Quick.
All right.
Oh, they're going to let them play, but they're trying to.
Oh, it's in front of right in front of the Bear Lake bench, so it's out of bounds. And then Sorensen falls with it. He quickly up ahead to Anderson. Layup is good. Way to use his body. Anderson controls his body well to avoid the contact. Bears lead by 11. Game high lead for Bear Lake. Robbins gets it in the front court to Adams. Cross court Arriaga. 3-point shot on the way. He banks it in. Arriaga stops the bleeding temporarily.
I don't think he called bank though, Jared, so it's only a 1.5-point shot.
If only that was the rule.
The Bears are going to call timeout. Bears need a few of their players need a break. They'll take a 60. I agree with you. If only that was the rule, like it is in horse, right? Yeah. Okay, 60-second timeout. We'll be back on the SVI Sports Network.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign papers and they leave and they're happy, they get their house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakedental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
Bears lead it under Bear Lake Memorial Hospital by 8, just like they did at halftime, 41-33. Bears have the ball with 1:12 left here in the third quarter. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Anderson will bring the ball into the front court. It's not a good night to be wearing the number 11. Both the players on wearing 11 for their respective teams have 4 fouls. Anderson, baseline, tries to go inside to Warner, throws away. Robbins coming the other way, and then Roberts steals the pass. It was intended for Adams. Roberts gets it to Crane. Crane will dribble into a 3. Think better of it. Go to Warner instead, baseline. Robbins. That is like the 3rd offensive foul he has drawn, and he's getting up slow. He's feeling it.
Warner. Oh, dear. Warner picking up his 2nd.
It's just the amount of offensive fouls and unusual type plays, and Crane making a shot from his butt. It's been such an unusual game. Robbins and Arriaga playing catch with it. About 13 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock, so Bear Lake will have another possession. Adams, Robbins, Arriaga, baseline. Shot up and no good. Air ball right into the hands of Sorensen. His shot partially blocked. No good. Adams with the rebound. His shot is blocked. No good. He gets his own rebound again. No good. And now scramble on the floor. Let's see. Jump ball, I believe. So jump ball. 13.8 seconds left. 41-33. Bears lead it by 8. Firth will have the ball. And that is a new player in there for Firth.
White. And replacing Nelson.
Arriaga, baseline 3, no good. Air ball right in the hand of Wright. He gives it to Sorensen. Sorensen gets fouled. And the Firth crowd wanted a foul on the 3-point shot. I can honestly say I didn't see it because the computer's in my way, not because the Bear Lake didn't commit the foul, because we might have.
That foul goes on Crane. That'll be his 3rd.
Sorensen, no good. It went in, came back out, rattled around. Bush will replace Crane with 7 seconds left. You want him to avoid that foul, give him a little bit extra of a break here at the quarter. And Sorensen goes 0 for 2. Roberts with the rebound. He goes to Anderson. Anderson to Wright. Wright for 3. No good at the buzzer. So the third quarter ends the way the first half ended. Bears up by 8, 41-33. Each team scores 10. And we'll be back in 30 seconds with the fourth quarter here on the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionist to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Fourth quarter getting ready to start. Bear Lake will have the basketball. Bear Lake has the 8-point lead, and so far, knock on some wood, The three-point shooting of the Firth Cougars hasn't really taken hold. Some defensive adjustments, and the Bears have kept them from getting really some flow to this game. Anderson into the front court now to Crane. Crane gets the screen, has the ball knocked away from him by Sorensen. It'll still be Bear Lake basketball.
Some major changes over on the Firth side. Robbins, Nelson, Sorensen, Adams, Kilpack all in the game, which was about half of those on the floor made a change.
Warner checks out, and
Crane
came back in as the only change on the Bear Lake side. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Crane around the screen. Now he's going to go baseline, cut off by Kilpack, and he's fouled.
That one goes on Kilpack, his second.
Lloyd and Flake set to check in after these foul shots for Bear Lake. Crane with 20 in the game to lead all scorers. Leaves the first one a bit short, which is understandable. He's played a lot of basketball tonight. Wright and Roberts check out. Lloyd with his 4 fouls. Let's see, can hopefully stay out there. Hyde has had a really long break on the Firth bench with his 4. Second foul shot also missed. Robbins secures the rebound. Firth comes in the front court. Quickly to Sorensen in the corner. Him come back out to Robbins. Robbins drives down the lane, kicks it in the corner to Adams, but offensive foul.
That goes on Robbins, his second.
Turnabout's fair play. He has drawn about 3 or 4 of those with some excellent defense, and that time he picks one up. And I think it was Lloyd who's been the victim of a couple of those charges that returned the favor there. Anderson with the ball in the corner. He had Crane cutting baseline. Instead, he goes outside to Lloyd, inside to Crane. Crane can't quite get it to go. A little bit off balance. Misses it just short. Sorensen quickly drives baseline. He's cut off. He'll swing it back out off the hands of Robbins, but he is able to run it down. Now cross court to Adams. Adams shoots for 3. Yes. So kind of a broken play after a tipped ball. And a quick timeout. And is taken by Coach Scott Adams from the Firth Cougars. The 5-point Bear Lake lead. We'll take it with him on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help. Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhart Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And you save Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
Live coverage of Bears basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
As we come back to Bear Lake basketball, let's thank some of our sponsors: Gary Tusher CPA, Stephen D. Hammonds Dental, and Lenhart Distributing. Bears lead it by 5 on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard, 41-36. Caden Anderson with the ball. Hands to Rhett Lloyd. Rhett Lloyd drives across the top, down the lane, kicks it to Flake. Flake, 3-point shot on the way, no good. Christian Bush with another rebound and putback. That's why we like him taking the shots. Bush with the putback, 43-36 Bears. Robbins all the way down the lane, and he's fouled.
Ooh, if that goes on Crane, that's his 4th. Yep.
Just a little reach-in fouls is a little hesitation there by Robbins, a little stop and go. And Kaysen Warner up off the bench to check in for Bear Lake. He'll give Crane a break. Can't risk that 5th foul. Robbins comes clear out to near half court to Sorensen. Now he'll hand to Robbins in the center court circle. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. 6:23 left on the game clock. Sorensen in 3-point range. Now kicks back to Robbins. Robbins drives around the screen down the lane. They call the travel. So it'll be Bear Lake basketball. Turnover for Robbins on the play. 7-point Bear Lake lead. 6:14 left in the game. This is a time in the olden days before the shot clock that you could start playing a little bit more conservative. Anderson looked for some contact, didn't get it. Instead, just throws up a wild shot. Rebound to Firth, and Sorensen at the other end. Wide open three, yes.
You don't want to leave him uncontested, and he was.
The lead is all of a sudden down to 4 as the Bears had a 9-point lead at one point in the third quarter. It's now just 4 points. As the first 4 points of this fourth quarter, well, Firth has outscored Bear Lake, I should say, by 4 points. Nice pass inside. Flake can't get it to go. Nice defense. And then a rebound foul on Bear Lake.
Who did the rebound? Who did the foul?
Kaysen Warner, I think, is who they whistled that one on.
His third. Coming into the game is Hyde.
So now the starters back on the court for the Firth Cougars. Let's see how long Bear Lake can go with Crane on the bench. Lead is 4.
Sorensen again for 3. He's hot.
You cannot let him get in rhythm.
He's found his rhythm.
That was deep 3-point range where you wouldn't even normally pick him up, but he made it, and it's now just a 1-point game. Timeout Bear Lake. We'll take it with him on the SVI Sports Network.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
When Bryson Crane went to the bench just a minute ago, the Bears were up by 8. He comes back in with the Bears just up by 1 as Sorensen has made 2 3-pointers in a row and cut right into the lead. Inside to Crane, up and no good. And rebounded by Robbins. Quickly up ahead to Sorensen. Anderson in his face. Back outside to Robbins. Robbins drives, kicks in the corner. Adams 3-ball on the way. Yes, they all of a sudden can't miss the long ball.
There it is.
And a 10-0 run. Lloyd around the screen from Crane. He'll set up the offense near midcourt. And he gets it to Crane at the foul line. Crane is fouled from behind.
That's going to go on Robbins, his third. And their third team foul.
Robbins thought he had the steal. Instead, it's a foul. 2 more before the Bears shoot. Sub coming into the game.
Arriaga coming in.
For Hyde. Hyde has 4 fouls. Wasn't out there very long. Comes right back out. Anderson will trigger. He gets it into Lloyd. Lloyd back to Anderson. Bears will set the offense down by 2 on the 10-0 run, and Sorensen picks up the foul.
His second.
So now, on the next foul, the Bears will shoot the rest of the game. And Flake will get it into Lloyd. Lloyd drives. He'll hand to Bush. Bush will hand to Flake. Lloyd, top of the key, thought about the 3. He'll go to Anderson. Anderson will shoot the 3. And it's no good. Rebound to Crane. Now to Lloyd. Lloyd shoots the 3. No good. Rebound. There's a foul before the rebound. It's going to go on Sorensen.
Sorensen, his third. He's picked up all 3 fouls here in the fourth quarter.
So we have him for 3. The board has him for 2. But I think you're correct. I know he's got 3. So Crane will go to the line. And a little long, no good. He does have 20 points on the night to lead all scorers. Sorensen on the other side has 15. Crane makes the second one. It's a 1-point game. Bears trail at 45-44. Robbins to Arriaga. Bears extending the defense. Back to Robbins near midcourt still. Now to Arriaga still out deep. Now to Adams. Adams to Sorensen on the baseline. Back to Adams. Cross court. Arriaga from the corner. And he traveled with it. Flake jumped in his way. He couldn't get the three-pointer away and traveled. So the Bears have a chance to retake the lead here. Down by 1, 45-44. We're under 4 minutes left to play. Anderson brings the ball into the front court. Now to Lloyd. Lloyd will look for the cutter. Gets it to Bush at the top of the key. Now to Flake. Flake to Lloyd. Inside to Bush. Yes. Oh, too hard! He had an easy one there and put it too hard off the backboard. Sorensen with it the other way. Now to Arriaga and to Robbins. Robbins will set the offense. Nelson will come out, set the screen. To Arriaga, corner, Adams, 3, no. Rebound to Nelson. Shot blocked by Bush. Rebound by Crane. Crane will push it quickly the other way into the front court. Stop, pop, leaves it short. Rebound, out of bounds, off of Christian Bush. Crane just didn't have the legs for that shot. 3:06 left, Firth up by 1, 45-44, Firth basketball. Adams will bring the ball into the front court. In the corner to Nelson. Nelson back out to Adams. Now to Robbins in the center court circle. Now to Arriaga, baseline, Sorensen, 3. No, hits the side of the backboard. But then Flake can't control the rebound. It'll be Firth basketball on the baseline. They'll have a new shot clock. Maybe. They haven't reset it yet. I'm wondering if they're going to.
Roberts coming into the game for Flake.
Okay, they're going to say there was no possession, so no reset of the shot clock. Just 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Robbins clear out to near midcourt to Arriaga. Now back to Robbins. He'll reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. He goes to Arriaga, top of the key. Arriaga to Adams around the screen for 3. No good. Rebound is going to be taken by Roberts for Bear Lake. Wrestled away from Nelson. Quickly up ahead to Crane. He'll step back. He'll shoot the 3. No good, but he gets his own rebound as Nelson couldn't control it. Up, in, and he's fouled.
That one goes on Adams. His second. Oh, well, that's maybe where the problem is.
They have Adams.
He has 3. Sorensen has 2, so I've credited the wrong person.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, and we'll trust the scoreboard because I think I do agree with you. Right. I think Sorensen should have 3, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
46-45 Bear Lake. Crane with 23 points. He's going to the line. He'll have a chance to extend the Bear Lake lead to 2. In this fourth quarter has been kind of back and forth after Firth went on a big run. Now the Bears have fought back in it. Crane will go to the line. 2:25 left. Hyde in foul trouble. Nelson, Adams, and Sorensen getting in foul trouble a little bit, and
Robbins. Did you say Robbins?
And Robbins, and then Lloyd in foul trouble also for Bear Lake. So Bears have 2 in foul trouble.
Crane also has 4.
And
did you say Crane?
Yeah, I did say Crane. Crane and Lloyd, each with 4 for Bear Lake. So fouls could become a huge factor as Crane to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. And he does. So Bears up by 2 on your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard, 47-45. Arriaga in the front court. He'll go to Robbins in the center court circle. Now to Arriaga in the corner to Nelson. Back up top to Robbins near center court. To Adams. Now to Sorensen. Back up top to Adams. To Robbins. Arriaga, 3 on the way. No! But the rebound goes to Adams. And then jump ball.
Hyde coming back into the ball game.
Alternate possession stays with the Cougars, so they have 33 seconds left on the shot clock. They have the ball on their own baseline. Bears lead by 2, 47-45. 2 minutes exactly left in the game. Sorensen steps out of bounds. He caught the ball in the corner. Lloyd was there, so didn't let him set up for 3. And as he stepped back to try to set the offense, he stepped out of bounds. Turnover on the Firth Cougars. And the Jacobson Mountaineer foul line has been good for Bear Lake. They'd like to get back there. Crane down the lane, no good. And rebound still being fought for, still on the floor, and it's going to go out of bounds. They say it's Firth basketball.
Everybody's sitting right there by where it went out saying, you got it wrong. But that's okay. It doesn't matter what they saw. It only matters what the referee saw.
Firth with the ball, trailing by 2 as they come into the front court with 1:35 left in this game. 29 seconds left on the shot clock. In the corner, Sorensen pump fakes the 3, drives, gets it to go. He's so effective from 3, that pump fake drew the defense. Anderson thinks about the drive. He'll pull it back out. Now he goes to Crane, top of the key. Crane, go to Bush, baseline. Bush back to Crane. Crane calling for Rhett Lloyd to come get the ball. He gets it with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Now to Crane. He'll foul line jumper. Yes, nothing but the bottom of the net right there for Bryson. He's up to 26 in the game. Bears lead back to 2. And into the corner to Nelson, back out to Robbins. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Sorensen with it. Timeout taken by Firth. We'll see what they want here. He's going to take a full, I believe. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
I've always said this about title companies. We all do the same exact thing. But it's the people that make the difference.
This new brand is going to represent who we are.
Honesty, integrity, loyalty, kindness, hard work, thoroughness. Nobody would buy anything without knowing they're getting it free and clear of somebody else's debt or problems. And that's the whole purpose of a title search, is to make sure that we can ensure clear title.
And it was critical that we have a brand that really describes that.
The team at the Montpelier office of Flying S Title and Escrow are ready to assist you with your next real estate transaction and are proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. Visit Flying S Title and Escrow at 469 Washington Street or call 208-847-1300. Also available at fste.com.
Live coverage of Bears basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Buckle up.
Buckle up, yeah, Lisa, as we come back. 49-47, Bear Lake in the lead. Sorensen, goes down hard. Anderson and Sorensen go up high for the basketball. Incidental contact, but it is a foul.
Anderson, his third. Sorensen bonked his head. It didn't look like it was going to be good for a minute, but he's up.
Good to see. You never want to see anybody get hurt, especially he's a talented shooter.
Their heads scare me.
42 seconds left in the game. On the game reset, Bear Lake gets the ball on the alternate possession. It's in the corner. Robbins for 3 with a hand in his face. Gets it to go! Wow, good defense.
They are shooters.
They have the 1-point lead. Bear Lake has the basketball. And now timeout by Coach Ward. 50-49, 28.5. Bears have plenty of time. No shot clock. And they've going to take, let's see, it looks like it's going to be a full 30. We're going to take it on the SVI Sports Network.
Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
You're watching Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Bears trail by 1. They have the ball. There's 28.5 ticks left in this game after the three-point shot just a minute ago by Robbins. Into Lloyd. And Crane is pulled down from behind. and it's a turnover. It's Firth basketball. They call a timeout. So I don't know if he got pulled down or if they pulled the chair, and either way it goes as a turnover. Bears are going to have to play the foul game. Firth takes the timeout. We just took one, so we'll keep it right here. And Bear Lake coach is asking for an explanation as to why there wasn't a foul, and I think what they're saying is they pulled the chair. Just as Crane was leaning, trying to get position, the defender backed away. Crane fell to the ground, and the pass instead turns into a turnover.
I think with the way this game's going, there still might be a few more offensive fouls on the bingo card or something. I wouldn't write this one up to a traditional ending yet, folks. I think there's still some time left for some weird stuff to happen.
Bears got to play the foul game, and the bad news, if you are the Bear Lake Bears, they've only committed 3 fouls in the quarter, so they have one more foul to give. So time is going to tick off the clock without the even after the first foul that the Bear Lake Bears commit. So 50-49. Game reset. If it's a jump ball, it goes Bear Lake way. Firth already in the bonus, so Bears shoot 2 foul shots the rest of the way, but the Bears have fouls to give. Crane and Lloyd cannot afford to commit the fouls. Everybody else has some fouls to give out there. Firth with the basketball. They get it into Adams. Adams is going to be fouled as he tries to drive baseline by Taylor Roberts. That's what you want, is a quick foul if you're Bear Lake.
That was his first.
19.8 seconds left in the game. And that's just the 4th team foul. The referees are double checking to make sure. Toby Flake will check in. I think he's going to replace Rhett Lloyd, so Rhett doesn't get that 5th foul. And that's exactly what's going on. So Firth gets it in to Hyde, and Flake will run down and foul him quick.
Flake's first.
18.3 seconds left. Hyde will shoot 2. Firth has not been fantastic from the foul line. So if you're Bear Lake, you need Hyde to, even if he makes both, you can still get a 3-point shot, ties the game. It's only 1 possession. And wow, the bank is open on a Friday night. They've banked in a 3, now he banks in a foul shot.
All right, Flake and Lloyd trade places again.
Hyde will have another. Misses, rebound to Bryson Crane. So Bear Lake is down by 2. They have the ball. Crane will drive, go in, lay it up and score. We're tied. 9 seconds left. 7 seconds left.
I don't think Firth has any more timeouts.
They don't, and they didn't want a timeout. They were just yelling for, he wanted a delay game call on Bear Lake.
Kept the ball down.
And they whistled the ball dead. Let's see what they're going to say. So they're going to reset the clock to 9 seconds, I believe. 8. They're going to set it to 8. So Firth will have the ball. 8 seconds left. Tie game.
Defense is key here. Defense is key.
So here we go. Let's see what happens with 8 seconds. Sorensen to inbound. He'll get it into Adams. Oh, they call a foul on Anderson. Wow.
His 4th.
That was I guess a reach-in on Anderson. Adams goes line. He shoots 2 with a chance to give Firth the lead. He misses. He'll have one more. 4.8 seconds left. The rebound is key if he misses. If he makes it, Bears, well, I'm sure, will call their final timeout. So Adams to the line, chance to give Firth the lead with 4.8 seconds left. Foul shot is missed. Rebound, and Adams commits the foul. Adams commits the foul. Crane gets the rebound. Adams fouls him from behind. Crane will go to the line. So Adams had a chance to win it, or at least give him the lead. He goes 0 for 2 and then commits the rebound foul.
So this is the biggest Jacobson Mountain Air free throw of the night, right here.
And just like Jacobson's Mountain Air, Crane, he missed it, left it short. Jacobson's Mountain Air is your heating and air conditioning specialist. Crane will have one more to give the Bears the lead. 51-51, 3.5 seconds left. Crane leaves it short, and Robbins will shoot the full court shot. No good. We're going to overtime. Free basketball.
I don't know if I can take it.
So both teams had foul shots in the last 5 seconds to potentially win the game and go 0 for 4.
I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is just one of the craziest scripts for a game I think I've ever seen. I don't know who wrote the script for this one, but they deserve a raise. I also think I need to see a cardiologist. I'm like,
so we're going to overtime. Sorensen has 17 for Firth. Crane has 28 for Bear Lake. 12 points chipped in by Adams, who missed those 2 foul shots. Then Crane had a chance. If he was sitting at 29 points right now, Bears would have won because he went 0 for 2.
You know what's scary for both teams, though, is you look at these rosters. You got Anderson with four fouls. You got Lloyd with 4 fouls. Crane with 4 fouls. And then if you go to your exterior, you got Warner with 3. You got Flake with 1. You got Bush with 2. I mean, that's a lot of fouls to be going into overtime. But Firth is not in any better shape. Robbins, Nelson, Sorensen, Adams all with 3. Hyde with 4. And from their bench, you still got Kilpack with 2. So
one timeout. One timeout remaining now for Firth. Bear Lake will have 2 as they get an extra one going into overtime. Crane and Nelson jump it up. Crane controls the tip to Lloyd. We're underway in overtime. 4 minutes is what an overtime period is, so that's what we have to decide this one. Anderson to Lloyd. Lloyd cut off by Sorensen, and he loses the ball. He'll run it down at half court. He's calling for a screen. He'll go around the screen. He'll go to Anderson. Anderson will shoot the 3. No good. Rebound taken by, they're going to call jump ball. And it'll be Firth basketball. Nelson had it. Crane reached in, tried to take it away from him. They call the jump. So Arriaga replaces Adams. Robbins with the basketball. Tie game. 3.5 minutes left to go in overtime. Sorensen to Robbins. Robbins will back it out. Center court circle. He'll give it to Arriaga. Arriaga has the ball knocked away. The pass knocked away and out of bounds by Roberts. Quick hands. It was intended for Hyde. 3:16 left, 19 on the shot clock. Wow. You're getting your money's worth tonight. As Sorensen to inbound. He'll go into Robbins. Robbins will back it out near half court. He goes cross court and out of bounds. Lloyd stepped in the way. Arriaga couldn't see the pass coming and knocks it out of bounds. So Bear Lake Bears force the turnover and have the ball back. We've played almost a minute of this overtime without any points. Lloyd to Anderson. Now inside to Crane. Up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back in his foul. Good line. Chance for a 3-point play.
That one goes on Robbins, his 4th.
So now they have 2 players with 4 fouls. Bear Lake has 2 players with 4 fouls.
They have 3 players with 4
3.
because Adams also has 4.
You are correct. Adams is the one I forgot about.
And Adams back in the game. Arriaga to the bench.
So Crane now with 30. And 31. Bears lead is 3, 2:54. Sorensen with the ball in the backcourt. He'll dribble it into the front court, now to Robbins. On the bear paw. He now goes to Adams in the center court circle. Adams to Sorensen. Sorensen to Adams. Straightaway 3 on the way. You're tied. doesn't take a lot of space. Bears defense was there. We're tied at 54, 2.5 minutes left to play. The Phillips 66 U-Save three-point line has been effective for both teams tonight. As Lloyd kicks it, Roberts, corner. Yes! There's a three-ball. Phillips 66 U-Save. Taylor Roberts drains the three, 57-54, Bear Lake. Robbins to Sorensen out on the bear paw in the front court. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:04 on the game clock. Now to Adams, looking inside for Nelson. Steady goes to Robbins. Robbins tries to tie it for three. No! And Crane secures the rebound. Crane into the front court with it. He'll drive, kick it to Anderson. Anderson for three. Yes! Phillips 66 to the rescue. Two in a row. Bears up by 6, 60-54. Now to Hyde. Hyde drives. Crane had to let him go to avoid the foul. All the way to the bucket. Hyde scores 2. Bears need to take a little time off here. They got the 4-point lead. 1.5 minutes left. Anderson will drive, run into Lloyd. Turnover. Unforced error there as Anderson and Lloyd were on different pages. They run into each other. Bears lead is 4, 60-56. Robbins will bring the ball into the front court. Anderson putting some pressure on to make him take time off the clock, getting the ball up. Sorensen now with it in three-point range. It goes out to Robbins. Robbins across the top, down the lane, all the way in, up and good.
They're just kind of having to open that lane because they're all in foul trouble. They're not, but we can't just let them go.
2-point game and timeout. Coach Ward's in the same predicament. He's like, hey, our guys got foul trouble. They're doing the best they can. He calls a timeout. We'll talk it over. And we'll be back in 60 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign papers and they leave and they're happy, they get their house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakeddental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
Your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard shows the Bears up by 2 in overtime, 60-58. 2 U-Save Phillips 66 three-point shots, and courtesy of a Jacobson's Mountain Air foul shot, a old-fashioned three-point play. Rhett Lloyd's pass, a little high for Bryson Crane. Bears turn it over. And now the Firth Cougars can take the lead with a made three-point basket as they come into the front court. Robbins. And Lloyd takes it away. And he's fouled at the other end.
That's going to go on Nelson? No?
Yeah, Nelson, number 3.
His 4th.
And yeah, there was some contact with the rim there.
Yeah. How's that not goaltending?
But Lloyd will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. 60-58. Bears in the lead. And he makes the first.
Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line.
So in this overtime, Jacobson Mountain Air 2 for 2. And Phillips 66 U-Save three-point shots 2 for 2. 3 for 3 now. And it's a 2-possession game at 62-58. Sorensen will bring it up now to Robbins, still in the backcourt. Robbins crosses into the front court on the far side. He goes to Sorensen. Sorensen cross-court shot, pass to Adams. Dribbles in, takes the 2, makes it. So now no shot clock. The Bears can run the timeout if they want to. And instead, Robbins will foul.
Yep, and he turned around and said, that's my 5th. He knew it. I'm done.
They didn't have a choice.
11 points to finish the night for that young man.
And he is their ball handler. He is their kind of their quarterback on the court. So Robbins will check out.
Arriaga coming in.
Heck of a ball player, Robbins.
Yes.
And smart play there. He knew he had 4, but he knew that Bears could just run the clock out if he didn't commit the foul. Anderson's foul shot from the Jacobson Mountaineer foul line is no good. He'll have another chance to push the lead back to 3, 62-60. Bears, 25.9 seconds left here in overtime. Anderson, no good, and rebound taken down by Sorensen. So now the Firth Cougars can tie or take the lead. Arriaga with it in the corner. Cross court to Adams. Adams will drive, shoot, and it goes in. 8 seconds left, 7 seconds left. Bears, and I don't think they know they're no good.
It was too late.
Rhett Lloyd did not realize the clock was ticking down. Roberts made the 3 from the corner, but it was after the buzzer. We're going to go to double overtime. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be back with the second overtime after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionist to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
Bear Lake Bears and Firth Cougars headed to double overtime. Your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard shows 62-62. And Nelson controls the tip. Firth will have the basketball to start. What a game. And if you're Firth, the good news is you're in the game because we're in, and Roberts tips it away but goes to Hyde's jumper off the backboard and good. That's another time in this game that good defense led to an easy bucket as Roberts tipped it away. The defense was out of position after the deflection, and Firth gets the easy bucket. Crane down the lane, he gets it to go. We're tied. I was starting to say if you're Firth, the bad news is Robbins is out. Your ball handler, your quarterback, is on the bench with 4 fouls as Crane takes it away. Arriaga's pass intended inside for Nelson. Crane just went up high and took it from him. Crane at the other end will give it to Anderson. Now to Roberts, who made the 3 at the end of overtime, but it was after the buzzer. And he's getting pushed, no call. He'll hand it to Crane. Now to Anderson. Now to Lloyd. 10 seconds on the shot clock as it goes to Crane. The foul line jumper up and in. 35 for Bryson Crane. What a night. And Sorensen with it, still in the backcourt. He'll get it to Adams. Adams finally gets it in the front court, into the corner. Nelson. He'll come back out to Adams. Adams' pass to Sorensen is knocked out of bounds. Sorensen was open, but Anderson tips it away out of bounds. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Bears lead is 2. 2:28 left in the game. Bears extending the defense a little bit because the three-point shot has been falling for Firth late in this game. Sorensen with it in the backcourt on the inbounds. Anderson with him. Now Lloyd takes it away to Anderson. Easy layup. Bears lead is 4. Anderson and Lloyd double teams to take that ball away from Sorensen, and then Adams nearly throws it away. Crane tips it out of bounds into the Firth bench. I thought it looked like Adams traveled with it. I think that's why that pass was kind of a rush, because he knew he was about to. And Anderson tips it away again out of bounds. Will still be Firth basketball. They still have 31 seconds on the shot clock, but they have the ball now at midcourt. 2:11 left in this game. Bears up by 4. Sorensen gets it to Adams in the backcourt. They'll set the offense. To Arriaga, Hyde, 3, corner, no good. Rebound, Rhett Lloyd runs it down. Bears have the ball. Oh, Bears wanted a foul there, no call. Anderson with it. He'll dribble across the top. Now to Crane. Crane, 3-point on the way. No good, rebound. Fought for, they're going to call foul on Roberts.
Roberts' second foul.
It's going to send Sorensen to the line at the other end. He'll shoot 2. Foul shots have not been great for either team, really. Sorensen to the line, gets that one to go. It's a 3-point game. Bears still up 68-65. 1:44 left in double overtime. Second one is also good. Bear Lake will have the ball in the 2-point lead, and full timeout taken by Firth. It's their final one. They'll take it with 1:44 left. We'll take it with them on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help. Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhart Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And you save Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
68-66 is your Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard. Score, and the Bears have the 2-point lead. The Bears have the ball. There's 1:44 left in double overtime. Free basketball. Lots of free basketball tonight. You've got your money's worth. Caden Anderson will bring the ball into the front court. He gets it to Lloyd. Lloyd out in 3-point range. Looking. Nothing there, so he'll bring it across the top. Reset the offense. Lloyd will go to Anderson. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson drives. He's being defended by Hyde. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now to Lloyd. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He shoots and no good. Rebound to Adams. Here come the Firth Cougars. They have a chance to tie or take the lead. Sorensen over Bush, no good. Rebound by Nelson, but they said he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Bear Lake basketball. Nelson made a good hustle play to outwork Roberts for that rebound, but he stepped out of bounds in the process. Bear Lake has the ball, has the 2-point lead, 57.9. 35 seconds on the shot clock. Bears can take their time to get a shot off here. Anderson gets it to Lloyd. Lloyd around the screen, down the lane, into the corner. Roberts, 3-point shot on the way. No good this time. Rebound is taken by Adams. I think Firth wanted a rebound foul there. Don't get it. Adams will bring the ball in the front court. 30 seconds on the shot clock. About 3 seconds between shot and game. Taken away. Bears have the ball. Anderson, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2. I think
ball goes on Arriaga, his first, believe it or not.
I think in that situation, I almost want the Bears to slow it down, but Anderson will go to the line. 68-66 Bears. Jacobson, Mountaineer, foul shot. We've had a lot of these. Anderson off the front of the rim, no good. 26 seconds left. Anderson for a second. And he gets it, and that's big because now a three-pointer just ties the game, does not give them the lead. 26 seconds left. Adams gets it into Sorensen. Sorensen back to Adams. 22 seconds left. Adams into the front court. Double teamed there. Gets it to Arriaga. Arriaga deep three on the way. No good. Rebound to Lloyd. And then he's fouled by Sorensen. And they say that's his third according to the scoreboard. I think we have him for 4. But they're going to say it's his third. Either way, Rhett Lloyd can make this a 2-possession game if he gets one of the 2. Bears will clear the lane. They don't need a rebound. Lloyd from the Jacobson Mountain Air foul line may have just ended the game as he makes the first. 70-66 here in double overtime. Bears lead by 4 with 11.2 left. He makes them both. 5-point game. Sorensen with the ball. He'll come into the front court. And he's going to get it to Adams. 4 seconds left. Adams shoots the three. No good. Doesn't matter what happens. Crane gets the rebound and Bears win. Bear Lake Bears by 5, 71-66 in double overtime. Big win for the Bear Lake Bears as they defeat the Firth Cougars. It's kind of a revenge game, but each team won on the other team's home court. Whew. All right, this has been a heck of a game. Let's just do a quick recap here. For Firth, Lise, who did the damage?
Adams had 19. Sorensen finished with 19. 12 for Hyde, 11 for Robbins, 3 for Arriaga, 2 for Nelson. They shot 43% overall, 57%, 16 out of 28 from the 2-point, 9 out of 30, 30% from the 3-point range, and they were 7 for 17, 41% from the foul line. For the Bear Lake Bears, 35 points for Crane.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah, 13 for Anderson, 12 for Lloyd, 5 for Roberts, 12 for, we already did 12 for Lloyd, 5 for Roberts, 4 for Bush, 2 for Flake, 71 points, that's 39% overall, 20 out of 42, 47% from the 2-point, 6 out of 24 for 25% from the 3-point range, 13 for 25, that's 52% from the foul line. Firth outscored Bear Lake 16-11 in the first. Bear Lake outscored Firth 17-7 in the second. It was Bear Lake 13-10 in the third, and Firth outscored Bear Lake 33-30 in all of the fourth and overtimes because it doesn't separate.
The fourth quarter, Bear Lake started with an 8-point lead. Double overtime, and the Bears come out with the 5-point win. Coach Ward got the headset on. Congratulations. What a hard-fought win.
This team has heart, and I'm proud of them. You know, we see it every day in practice, and I know they got it. And tonight they brought it, and this is just the beginning for us.
Oh, that was a growth game.
Absolutely.
There was several times in this game, especially after the game we won't mention the other night, that this team could have quit. Firth jumped out early 5-0, then went on that 11-0 run to take an 8-point lead early in the game, and there was no quit. And then overtime, Firth has the lead. At the end of regulation, Firth has the lead, and you guys, wow, a lot of fight, a lot of heart. This was a growth game for the Bear Lake Bears.
Yeah, I told them the team that has more poise and composure down the stretch is going to win the ball game, and I felt like they collected themselves and they got their heads back straight, and we finished strong, so I'm proud of them.
Big, huge improvement defensively from the game in Firth. I know the score's not going to show that because when you go to double overtime, the score inflates, obviously. But from 3-point range, they were only 9 of 30.
And the first half, they only made 1.
Right, so they had, and that just says what kind of shooters these guys are. 8 3-point makes in the second half. You guys had your own and some huge ones. You started that overtime with 2 big makes right in a row, and then down the stretch they came back, and you guys were 6 for 24 yourselves, but still.
Yeah, at times we're not executing exactly the way I want them to, but I'm proud of them. They're working on it, and we'll be there.
All right, what do you got next week? I know Friday at Snake River, but I think you have a game before that on my mind.
No, that's it. And then the 11th, we're back here against Westside.
Okay, so a little bit of time off. Hopefully things will go a little bit better in Snake River than they went here.
Yeah, we don't have 5 guys sick, so that'll be a better game.
Great adjustments from the game up in Firth, Coach. Good luck making some adjustments this next week with Snake River. Hopefully everybody will be healthy and we'll have a better showing.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming up, Coach. Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you so much.
All right, Bears get the big win. And Nate's got the headset back on. And wow, Nate, you give us your final thoughts on this one.
I mean, this is like one of the weirdest games I think I've watched from beginning to end. Bear Lake coming out on top, obviously. Pretty good showing for them. One thing I hope we can build on moving forward will be free throw shooting, mostly in the clutch. If we can knock down some shots, this game's over quicker. Some free throws, they're free for a reason. We got to knock those down better, but I'm not knocking these guys. They showed a lot of heart tonight. They never gave up. They had their backs against the wall, and they never tapped in. They just kept going, kept their heads down, and kept working from the first tip-off to the end of the game. I mean, phenomenal effort for these guys. Really happy for them, and this is a statement win for the Bears tonight.
Absolutely, I agree with you. 35 points from Bryson, definitely the leader, but a lot of gutsy performances. There's a lot of players. I think this may be, in some aspects of the game, Rhett Lloyd's best game of the season. Caden Anderson stepped up and scored in double figures, had a big game. That foul shot that he made there at the end, the best Firth could do at one point was to tie it, and then they ended up missing their shot anyway. Was huge. So the Bear Lake Bears come away with a big win. Lots of contributors. Roberts had a good game. Christian Bush had a good game. Some great contributions from a lot of guys. Toby Flake shooting with some confidence, going out there and playing well. So
I honestly think, I think this is a game that you can absolutely build a lot of momentum off of. I think both teams, even going forward, I'm not saying, obviously Firth loses this game, tough loss to take, but I mean, they still executed very well down to the final second. Great game by those guys. Can't knock them. They fought hard, but I think Bear Lake moving forward can really avenge that last loss and move forward with just victory and good basketball on their minds. This was a great effort tonight, Jared.
Great effort by the Bears. Lots of fun to call. I mean, this was, you said it several times off the air, this is the weirdest game I've ever seen. Offensive fouls, there's streaks, just weird stuff, but the Bears found a way to win and build some momentum, hopefully going into the next couple weeks where they have Snake River next Friday night. So for everybody, for back in the studio, got to thank Chris Pratt. He does such a good job bringing you the radio side of things. Our incredible cameraman, Mr. Ray Henry, and for our producer, Nate needs a haircut, Matthews. And for Lisa, who's took the headset off and is enjoying the victory with some of the crowd.
She's gone full fan mode.
She has.
This is awesome.
This is
Nate Matthews
and Jared Hill. You're saying good night, everybody.